Hey you guys, my name is Brittany and I'm so excited that you're here. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Alright, so let's get to the basics. So again, my name is Brittany. I am 25 years old and I am married to my husband, Matthew. We actually met in 2021. I love him to pieces. And we have two dogs. One is a golden retriever named Bo, and the other is a husky mix named Bandit, because he has a little bandit face and it's so freaking cute. And we are actually pregnant with our first baby that is due in August. We are so freaking excited. All right, let's talk about my pregnancy now. So I am 31 weeks and 2 days today, and we are having a son. We do have a name picked out, but we're not revealing that name until the day he is born. So it's kind of a little surprise, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I think it's the cutest full name ever. I'm kind of biased, obviously. So a little bit about my pregnancy so far. This is my first pregnancy and it's been kind of chaotic. The first trimester was not terrible because I know other people have had it worse than me, but for about 3 or 4 weeks there, I had morning sickness constantly and then really bad acid reflux. So that sucked. And I couldn't eat certain foods. Certain smells even made me sick. It was bad. It was bad. So I was basically living off of ginger ale and saltine crackers for the entire first trimester, which isn't great by any means, but that's the only thing that kept my stomach at ease. So shout out to ginger ale and saltine crackers. All right, going into second trimester. So second trimester, it wasn't bad by any means. I actually had more energy going into it, but as I got bigger, my sciatica actually worsened. So I actually had sciatica prior to pregnancy because I have scoliosis that developed in the sciatica. As I've gotten bigger throughout my pregnancy, my sciatica worsened and it's just been a whole thing. But I was actually able to eat more foods, and my biggest thing was marinara. Anytime I ate marinara, it would make me sick. And so I wasn't able to eat it for a while until probably about week 16. And then I was able to have some chicken parm and I was like, oh, this is so freaking good. And I was so happy that I was finally able to eat and hold down marinara sauce. So towards the end of my second trimester, I actually got tested for gestational diabetes in week 27, which they usually test you between like weeks 24 and weeks 28. But I got tested in 27 and found out in week 28 that I actually had gestational diabetes. All right, third trimester was rolling around. That's whenever I was trying to navigate gestational diabetes. All right, so whenever I got tested for gestational diabetes in week 27, I kind of had a feeling that I already had it because whenever I drank that sugary drink, I had the flavor in orange. Okay, it wasn't terrible by any means, but you could taste like it was a super sugary orange medicine flavor, and I did not like it whatsoever. So after drinking the drink, I waited about 5 minutes, went and sat down in the lobby in the clinic, and I actually started overheating. One of the nurses actually had to come out and bring me an ice pack, which I put it on my forehead, put it all over my face because I felt so hot. And that was kind of my telltale sign that I was not reacting to it properly. And I kind of assumed already that I had gestational diabetes. So then week 28 rolls around and I got the call. They told me that I passed my 1 hour test, but then I failed my 2 hour test by 6 points, which isn't terrible, but I still failed. As soon as I got that call, honestly, I was very emotional. I was so emotional because I was like, okay, another thing is wrong with me and I did something wrong. I thought I did something wrong, but then I realized after talking to so many other mamas and after talking to my OB and a gestational diabetes specialist, I didn't do anything wrong. It actually has something to do with your placenta and your body not being able to create enough insulin to kind of balance everything out. So what have I been doing for it? So the first thing I did was cut out sodas and juices. I actually found that I really like sparkling ices, and they actually have so many flavors to choose from, which I actually love them. So I drink those whenever I want something carbonated, and then I drink water, of course. And they actually have tons of zero sugar drinks available nowadays. So it's kind of easy to find things now. but I was just scared because I didn't know what to expect. All right, next thing I did was cut out ice cream and cookies and all of these things that I know has a lot of sugar in them. So I've actually uploaded 3 dessert recipes that have low sugar, high protein, all within my YouTube shorts. So if you want to find a recipe for you that is high protein and low sugar, I definitely recommend those 3 because they're actually so good, and I do it in a big bowl and it lasts me for like 4 days and it's so mwah, 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 chef's kiss. All right, moving on. How did I meet my husband? So I was actually prior Air Force and he's still active duty Air Force. And we both were stationed in Germany, and that's how we met. I was out on a girls' night and he was out on a guys' night. And actually one of the girls that I was with actually worked with one of the guys that he was with, and so they saw each other and they started hanging out, talking, whatever, and we kind of ended up hanging out all in one group in downtown. It was a great night. We actually ended up exchanging Snapchat information, and he ended up asking me on a date. We went on our first date that following week, and it was super cute. We actually went out for sushi. He picked me up at my house and we went to sushi and it was super good. Never even been there before. And I was like, I gotta come here again. But it was just such a good time. But now we've been together for almost 4 years and we have been married for almost 2 years with our 2 dogs and our baby on the way. And honestly, I could not have been more grateful for how things have turned out. I'm so in love with that man. All right, next topic is, where did I go to college? So I actually went to college online at UMGC. I got my degree in cybersecurity. When I was prior Air Force, I was already in the IT field, so I kind of just kept that going. I already had credits due to me being in the military, and then I transitioned those into college credits and then just pursued my degree in cybersecurity. So I finally got my bachelor's in cybersecurity, which is amazing, but that's actually my backup plan. I'm actually gonna go back to school and get my degree as a physical therapist assistant because I want to be a part-time stay-at-home mom and then a part-time physical therapist assistant, and I think both of those things will just be perfect for me because I would rather help you avoid injuries and do it the correct way and help you heal from prior injuries rather than getting you to a certain physique and that's all you think about, you know? So I just think I would love it, and that would also give me time to be home with my son. All right, next topic. So why am I starting YouTube? I've always wanted to do social media. I wanted to do it part-time or even full-time if it allows me to, but as a first-time mom, I want to help other first-time moms, and if I can help literally any single person, that's all I want to do. So when coming to my channel in the future, you will find pregnancy journey videos. You'll find first-time mom videos, relatable content. That's all I want to do, is either be relatable to other moms out there or help other moms when they are going through this journey themselves. All right, this is the end of the video, but I'm so thankful that you are here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment anything that you want to see in the future on my channel, and I will definitely get back to you. But I hope you like this video. Bye guys.